Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today. My name is Mel Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Really quick, I just want to say Neptune is going to go direct here in a couple of days, and the Neptune vibes are really starting to build up and come on. There's a lot of imagination going on. Our intellects are becoming more imaginative. We're thinking up great new ideas. But with that increased sense of imagination and creativity, with this new opportunity to sort of integrate the things that we've learned about our intuition over the past few months, can come this sort of lack of clarity, a little fuzzy logic. Okay, so just measure twice, cut once, make sure you know what it is that you are doing before you go ahead and do it, all right? Okay, let's get into these aspects. Today is Thursday, December 1, 2022. The sun is in Sagittarius, right down here on the chart. It's as though at this time when we begin to feel the shift from autumn into winter, approaching the coldest, longest nights of the year, we become more curious, more outgoing, and more generous of spirit. We can let our little lights shine and share in the spirit of a season where our primary concern is not to let anyone fall prey to the darkness. Friends, it is no joke that for many people, anxiety and depression begin to peak at this time of year. We indulge our habits of consuming for the sake of temporarily feeling better. We put smiles on our faces even when we don't feel it for the sake of keeping things merry and bright. And those of us who can't put the smile on may simply retreat from sight, preferring to hide out. For the sake of the community, it is up to us all to reach out to the people we know are struggling at this time, to offer them some warmth and the security of a friend. This is a time of year when, for eons, for all of human history, to leave someone behind at this time of year meant the very real risk of losing them forever. And that, my friends, is the real reason for the season, in my opinion. The lights, the food, the gatherings, the intentional silliness, song singing, gift giving, and in general, spreading of good cheer. It is for the sake of us all getting through the longest, coldest nights of the year together. So I'm asking you all to please be a friend to someone who needs one. The waxing gibbous moon is here in the land of Pisces, making ingress to ARIES later on tonight. We have been spurred into action by yesterday's first quarter moon, and now we have through next Wednesday to actively build on whatever intentions we set and plans we have already made. Moon in Pisces is not what I would call one for taking care of business. We may find ourselves struggling a little bit to do the work while we are in this relaxed and reflective mode of being. Be that as it may, emotional labor is also a thing. Perhaps the work we really have to do is our own sense of connection to ourselves, to others, and to spirit. Mutable fire and mutable water, friends, driven and yet relaxed, inspired and imaginative. Any castles we build today will really only be the scaffolding for something more solid to come. There is a lot going on in the sky today, so we're going to focus on the aspects that have the most impact, and we will begin today on the sun side of the page, where we shine when we're out in the world and what kind of experiences we have there. You can see I've already been here. I'm re-recording. I messed up on the last one pretty bad, but we're going to move forward at this time. This evening at 7:08 Central Standard Time, friends, Mercury completes its square to Neptune here. Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. Did I say something about being imaginative? Our rational faculties are turned to the more creative side of things right now. This can lead to some pretty fuzzy logic, so beware thinking you see practical matters with perfect clarity. That probably isn't the case. However, very creative, very intellectual, very good at possibly thinking up great new ideas. These vibes will linger with us through about December 6th. Later on at 9:09, Venus culminates its sextile to Saturn. That's this purple line right here. So Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, This one may have us feeling more interested in investing our time and our personal interest, our love in things that seem more secure to us. Stability is a bit of a turn on for our loving hearts at this time. And when we cooperate with others in that spirit, good things are going to arise from it. This one will also be with us through next Tuesday, the 6th. And this brings us to the moon side of the page, where we think about how it feels to be us and who we are when we're at home among the people we keep close at 8:44 this evening. The void of course moon is conjunct to Jupiter. Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Moon and Jupiter right down here are good buddies. This is a social vibe. We want to be around people who we like and trust. We can tend to overindulge in the celebratory substances, so just be aware of that. Our void of course this evening lasts about 2 hours. At this time, when the moon is essentially between sign influences, I like to take some time to meditate, read, journal, reflect, dive into my creative practices, intuitive practices, so that I can quiet the mind and focus my intent. And then at 10:41 this evening, Moon makes ingress to Aries. Moon in Aries is like our hearts and homes are hot off the presses. We act from a feeling of restlessness and an intention to get things going. This transit takes about 2.5 days. Coming up this Saturday, Neptune goes direct, yay, and we get to begin integrating our newfound creative and intuitive understandings. There is Neptune on the chart. Also, Venus will culminate its square to Neptune that day, bringing a tendency toward infatuation, sort of seeing people in a better light perhaps than they are, or just not seeing things, situations completely as they are. And then the full moon in Gemini next Wednesday is our point of culmination, where we celebrate the goals we've completed. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you for tuning in. For the second half of this vlog, in which we seek further insight from Tarot, please check out my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot with Mel Rose. The link is in the description. I appreciate you all so much for being here. My love and gratitude go out to each and every one of you. And I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.